This is a message from who I am now in March, May of 2017 to who I will be in 10 years. Dear future me, 10 years into the future, in year 2027, there are a few things that I would like to say to you. For starters, I'm going to explain how things are going in our life right now. We're 19 years old since February, and we are hours shy away from finishing our first year of college here at the University of New England in Maine, and we absolutely love it here. You've met the best friends of your life. They have become your family. You swear on them, and you're really not sure what you're going to do without them for 3 months. But you still swear that you don't need a boy to make you happy, which you're right. So 10 years from now, I hope that you're happy. And I hope that you continue to prioritize happiness in your life, because we have spent pretty much our whole life up until, well, today, trying to be happy and doing things that make us happy, because life is simply short and there's no point in wasting it on things that make you anything less than ecstatic. So I want to ask you if you're still in touch with all of your friends that you absolutely swore were the best you'd ever have in your life from college. After leaving the U of New England, did you keep your ties with everybody and continue to make sure they were part of your day-to-day life? You don't have to see them. I'm sure they're far away, but do you text them? Do you call them frequently? I really hope that you do, because you swore that these friends right now that we met here are unlike any other friends that we've ever had in our entire lives. So I really hope that you've continued to put the effort in and keep them as close as you possibly can. So how about your job? Did you finally decide what you wanted to do in the psychology field? Are we even in the psychology field anymore? I personally can't see us switching right now, but also 2 years ago I wouldn't have imagined myself being all the way out here in Maine. So I guess anything's possible in 10 years, I suppose. But I hope that you found your dream job. And I hope that you don't settle for anything less than what you enjoy, because it's simply not worth it to just work for something just for the money. You know it's not worth it. I hope that you don't forget that. And just another quick question. Tell me though, do we ever get better at waking up in the morning? Because it's something we struggle with a lot right now. And I'm just wondering, unless you found a way to get out of going to work until noon, if we ever get better at waking up in the morning. Well, before noon, anyways. So, tell me, how's your love life going? Because did you give up on swearing that you would never find a guy? Because, I hope you did. And I hope that you found somebody that makes you happy and makes you laugh and is pretty much your best friend and treats you well and is nice to your family, nice to your friends, is friends with your friends. Because that's very important. And I feel like you could really use someone like that in your life eventually. But remember, no mean boys, because you're an adult now. You're not in college, so you can't justify mean boys. So, wow, how crazy is that? You're an adult. So, I have another question. Where do we end up after we leave school? Do we go to more college? I'm assuming we go to more college, because you can't really do anything with a 4-year psych degree. So where do we go? Where do we decide to go to grad school? What grad schools did you get into? Also, where do we end up living after that? I hope it's not Buffalo, because you've lived there enough a few times. But, there's a really good job that opened up there. We've always sworn that you should go anywhere for the perfect job. So if it is the perfect job and it brings you back to Buffalo, then I suppose it's okay. So I guess bottom line is 19-year-old me talking to 29-year-old me. Don't forget to prioritize yourself over anyone else. You have a nasty habit of putting other people's needs before your own, and sometimes it can kind of get in the way of you doing you and you doing what's the best for you. And you're an adult now, so there really isn't anybody looking out for you anymore, simply. don't lose your friends, and always remember how much they helped you throughout your life, and especially through college, and how much you leaned on them, and how much they were simply your family up here when you were 9-10 hours away from home. Remember to always look at the bright side, as we do, and take every day for what it is. Focus on the positives. Don't let the bad things in life turn you into a sad person. Don't be like Mom, because she's too negative. So remember to look at the positives. Dear 29-year-old me, I have a pretty great life going on right now. I'm enjoying it a lot, so please don't mess it up for us.